Are the holidays coming up and you still don't have anything to wear? For this video, I will be sharing with you 4 different outfits that you can wear for the holidays. The first outfit is definitely something I'd
to my house. Nothing's what it seems. My life is like a roller coaster, trapped inside a dream. Come over to my place, see how we be getting down. It's a twisted castle, but inside I wear the crown. Take a trip to my house. Take a trip to my house.
Okay, found it. Yes. Okay, hi guys. I just got invited to the game, so I'm going to be starting my very first ever cast of StarCraft 2 very shortly. Now here we have a game. It's going to come up between Klyfe, who is Terran, and Ackmey, who's playing Zerg. Now, with the way things have already been set up in the BPL so far, if Ackmey wins at least one game in this series, he will take first place and secure himself a spot in the finals in August. If Blake, who is Klyfe, manages to take 3 games to 0, he will take first place and secure himself a spot in the finals. Ackmey is now joining us. Now he's finally home and is finished being French. So shortly we will be going through this. So I'm going to let you guys go for a bit until the game is about to start, and then I will be back and we will see who is the champion.
We're coming through. We're coming for you. I'm Pen. You might think I'm sweet, but a secret so cold and hard to keep. Nobody knows where to find my family that got missing. It's because of me. I'm like Ace. I have nowhere to sleep, so we roam on the road with the other 3. Feeling old and alone, but we're young and free. Nowhere to go when no home, 'cause they're scared of me. Listen, let's fix him. Do your cold heart knocking? It's your heart blocking it. Got you fixing all the holes where life should be. What do your eyes see true? We are vicious, though we never intended to be malicious. True, we're all in this. They're not boring and repetitious. Yes, we're suspicious, so we leave no trace when our job is finished. We are listless, and we tear away. Look at the sky, the sun won't ask for what if it can rise. Look at your mind and ask yourself what keeps you trapped inside. Look at the lies that follow you when you run and hide. Look at the sky, the sun won't ask, the sun won't ask for world if it can rise.
Hey, we're in the loading screen. to start Game 1 between Ackmey and Klyfe on Ohana. Hope you guys are ready for this, because I sure am. The moment Charles finishes loading. Now, this map, I took a bit of break from StarCraft, so I'm actually not all too familiar with it, but here we are. And spawning in the top left position, we have Klyfe, the blue Terran. And in the bottom right, we have Ackmey, who is the red Zerg. Now, I'm not sure what to expect. I haven't seen any of their strategies lately, so I don't know what they do normally. But what I'm expecting, based on what I have seen in the past, is not a lot of early aggression, or, you know, I expect this to go to a macro game. So hopefully that is what we will see. These games always turn out awesomely. Okay, Klyfe just doing the standard opening. Not a lot to talk about in the beginning, but do have here on this map a very easily defended natural, which tends to lead to a lot of quick, fast expansions. And early on, you've only got the one ramp to defend. There's not a lot of early breaks down this back rocks. It does take a bit of time. From there, you can take a third, but it's a little bit more open. It's still easy to defend, so this is definitely a macro map, so I'm, like I said, not anticipating a very fast game here. And this being a two-player map, they do know exactly where they spawned, so they're going to be going right to the base. And we've got some drone harass here, which is, if you're a Terran player, the most annoying thing in the world. Because if a SCV tries to one-on-one fight a drone, it will lose. Because the drone will regen that extra bit of health. See? Now it's going to win. Oh, he backed away. Oh, and there was actually an SCV kill down here. It must have been a little bit of hatchery delay, but he does plant it down a little bit, not too delayed. He's got the Overlord here. Yes, drone moves away, and Klyfe is just going to place down his Nexus once he, or his command center once he has enough minerals there. This is a one-rack gasless fast expand, pretty standard as far as standardized builds go. Unless you're going to get the extra command center with the extra SCVs, more minerals, more units, you're going to win the game. But hopefully he does follow this up with a bit of pressure. There is always the danger of letting the Zerg do what they please. Zerg is a very, very, very powerful race if you let them do what they please. Won't go as far as say overpowered, but it's just very annoying to deal with. Okay, getting some Marines out. Okay, we've got 4 Lings on the way. It'll just be interesting to see what he does with these. Probably just a bit of scouting. I mean, he could take, well, if he went there, he might be able to do a little bit of damage, but probably not much. He'd definitely lose every Ling. But let's see what he does. Okay, so just taking a peek here. He's gonna go and see, yeah, too many Marines. Oh, and actually loses half of his Lings there. That's not good. He might have been able to get the scout he needed with just 1 instead of running all 4 of them up the ramp, but he does know that there is the expansion here, which is confirmed by this thing, the Overlord. Go to vision, yeah, he sees that. Does Blake see the Overlord? Yes, he does. Okay, we've got 1 spine crawler going down here, just because he saw a little bit of Marines, but he didn't see too much. He didn't see any gas, so he doesn't know if Blake's hiding, or if Blake's hiding his attack, or if he's going for some crazy all-in. We've got the Marine here. It's not, I don't think it's going to end up killing that Overlord, it's just going to walk away. Just get plasma away. Alright, so we've got reactored Hellions on the way here. He's going to try to poke in here, maybe roast a few drones. If he doesn't roast a few drones, he'll probably just use it to deny creep spread. Creep spread's really annoying because, you know, everything that's on creep gets vision. It's free map vision. Oh, we've actually got a tech lab on the factory. Oh, that's going to be for the starport. So we're going to see some Banshee play, I think. Banshee play is extremely annoying to deal with, and it has been known that Charlo has a weakness for things that shoot, that are in the air, because he tends to not make units that shoot up. And it is very hard for Zerg to do that early on, but if he doesn't know that's coming, he's definitely not going to have the defense he needs for this 2 queens, and that's it for anything that'll be able to deal with these. Okay, so he's making Reams, Hellions, and the Banshee goes down. It'll be interesting to see if he gets Cloak or not. If he gets Cloak, Charlo's definitely going to be in a bit of trouble. Don't think he has an evolution chamber, so he's not going to be able to get the spore crawlers that he needs for vision. Okay, and here come the Hellions. Okay, they checked for a third, but doesn't see anything. Okay, now he's on creek now. Now it's going to get dangerous. Okay, he's not going to be able to poke into here. That one spine crawler basically assures that he can't get in. So he's just going to use the Hellions to get map winners. Take map control. Okay, we've got more Hellions coming, and there's a Marine coming too. I don't think that Marine's going to be used for damage. He's just going to take the tower for vision. Charlo does have an Overlord sneaking in. He's going to fly. I'm predicting he's going to fly into the base and get a full scout on. Let's see if that happens. Oh, and Cloak. Cloak is on the way. If Charlo does not see that in time, he is going to be in some trouble. Blake's following it up with even more racks. Spending his money very well. Charlo is getting, Ackmey's getting a bit up there, and he's almost nearing 1k. Oh boy. Oh. He lost what I believe may have been a Hellion? I'm not sure. I missed it. I'm sorry, guys. Nope, he's actually not going to fly that. He's not going to have any... He's not even going to know Banshees are on the way. Go to the unit. 1 Banshee. Where is it? Man, where did that go? Oh, it's here. I wonder if... Oh, I missed it. I didn't know if he might know where it is. Oh, he's got an Overlord on the... or an Overseer on the way. He has to know. Maybe. Maybe that's just for safety. Oh, it's up here. No, he doesn't know. He's just going to use it to fly into the base. Hey, Klyfe moving in here, scanning to get rid of creep tumors. Maybe a distraction for the Banshee to fly in? No. No. False alarm. Killed a lot of creep tumors there. Oh! He's going to lose all of these Hellions, I think. Oh yeah, that's a lot of lands. He's kiting very well, though. Oh. And that is a lot of lands. Oh boy. Ackmey made a lot of lands. The distraction for the Banshee! Yeah! Come on! Yep. You. Come on. Banshee. You. You. But do something! No, whatever. Okay, units. We've got 58 SCVs to 47 drones plus mules. It's going to be very far ahead in income. Look, and he's even got, oh, he's got a command center made already, and he's making another one. That's going to fly over to the 3rd. He's not going to have confirmation that it's going to go up, because it's going to chase his Overseer, but he's got to suspect something's coming. So I expect these Lings and these Festers to run in and try and deny that. No. Yeah. Just checking. Interesting to see if he makes this into a planetary fortress for safety or an orbital command. Just, oh. Yep, he's going to make that because he doesn't have the gas. He is floating a lot of minerals, like a lot of minerals, and he has almost no gas. He needs, yeah, that's what he needs. He needs reactors for Marines to spend that money. He's got another factory coming for his double tank production, if he can find the gas to do so. Got here. The level 2 armor, level 2 melee attacks coming. So he's got 1-1 on the way. What is Blake? Or was Klyfe out here? 1-1. So upgrades are even. Supplies are pretty close to even. What's income like? Oh yeah, see, this is what I mean. More SCVs, more mules. Soaring ahead in income here. I don't know. I think, despite not putting in on a lot of pressure, that Klyfe is definitely situated very well here. He's got the income to be able to keep up with him, and Ackmey's not really capitalizing on the lack of pressure that's been put on him to just expand, expand, expand. Although he doesn't really have the minerals to, he could. Approaching 3k minerals for Klyfe. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, and Lings will come in to deny the space. Does he not know that this is here? He made it. He got cloak. That boy. Oh, got an engagement here. A couple banelings here. Sorry, I missed that. Just focused on this Banshee that's done absolutely nothing. If he looks at his map occasionally, he'll see that he's got a little bit of bright spot down here, and maybe he'll look and he'll see that he's got this Banshee! Oh my god, okay.
Ready for dust off.
Stop focusing on that. Oh, big engagement coming! Siege tank caught, unsieged, oh boy. And he just doesn't have the units to be able to deal with this. That was not a good... Like, they ran into the choke here. I think had everything been sieged up, it would have gone a lot better. Look, you've got Marines here. Attack! 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 Just die. Oh no. Marines, no! Oh, that's unfortunate. Had the supply depots down, had the Marines just move, commanded, not attacking. Okay, and Ackmey's got the Lings. They're trying to do some damage. Okay, that actually cost... You know, Klyfe lost his whole army, and Ackmey's going to be able to reinforce fairly quickly, but if you look, he's way ahead in supply, despite floating so many minerals. Oh my god, there's so many minerals. And not making any use of this Banshee. At all. Ever. Okay, so if Ackmey attacks into the choke points again, like he's prone to do, from personal experience here, the siege tanks might be able to get some good shots off. Especially if he had one posted up here. Now he's moving out. This is a bit bold, considering the huge army that just, well, it's fairly huge. Okay, let's not go overboard. Just clearing up creep tumors, which will help. Okay, he needs to bring his army closer together, I think. If Ackmey just attacks here, those siege tanks are done, and they're not going to do anything. He's way ahead in supply. I keep saying that, but I don't know. Klyfe just recently made it into Diamond League, so we're all very proud of him for making it into Diamond. I know something he was working on for a long, long time. He's definitely got the talent. Just needs to still work a bit more on his macro. Let's get those. Oh, he's only got 1 in gas here. Oh boy, I think that has something to do with it. And 5 on this one. I think something went seriously wrong here. Okay, let's start doing. Okay, he's finally taken this base over here. So he's got 4 bases for Zerg, 4 bases for Terran. We've got 3-3 on the way, 3-2 on the 3-2 on the way. There's a huge base. He's going to try and take this out. Here come the Banelings. No siege tanks there, so they're going to do some damage. Okay. Not enough splits on those Marines, so the Banelings and the Infestors are going to do very well on that. But he does manage to take out this base, which is key, because now it's 4-3 bases, and the Zerg never really wants to be on even or less base with the Terran. He is taking this one now, but I think Klyfe's going to lose his whole army, but he doesn't really care. He's so far ahead now. I don't know what Ackmey can do. And yes, this Banshee is still here doing nothing. Okay, now he's going to go take out the 3rd base. I don't know what he has. He's got 44 lings, but that's 6 siege tanks, 30 marines. That is not enough. He's making more lings. Oh, and he comes around for the sneak attack, takes out the siege tanks. It'll buy him some time here, but reinforcements are on the way, but the lings are just going to clean that up. No casualties. Well, casualties, but almost no casualties. We've got more marines on this side. Multitude of attacks coming on here. Okay, he's replacing with Marine Marauder. The Marauders aren't going to do too well against the lings. No. I think continuing this attack was definitely a mistake. I mean, he got the 3rd, which is good. He got the 4th, really good. Oh, and he leaves the game. He knows it's over. There's no way he can come back from that. Alright, so that was game 1. Game 1 going to Klyfe, which means if he can take the next 2 games, he will finish in 1st place. Alright, so with that win, I think that win was mostly just Ackmey was never pressured, so he was allowed to do what he wanted, but what he wanted wasn't to expand. He was on even bases with the Terran for far too long, and he had the Harvester disadvantage, which as a Zerg, I don't think that was right, especially he made way too many units for how little he was pressured. If those early units, like he had so many lings early on, if those lings had have been drones, he would have been in a much better spot. He would have been able to take more bases, and with more bases, he would have been able to reinforce his army way quickly. That was not a proper grammar sentence, but we're going to continue. So I've got an invite to the next game, so we're going to jump into that. All right, I will be back. Start of game 2. Stay tuned. Okay, and we are back for game 2 in Klyfe versus Ackmey. And I'm joined here now by special guest caster for my special guest casting. My special guest caster today is Josh Wells, also known as Hanru Dios.
Hello, everyone.
Alright, so we're going to start this here. We've got, in the left-hand position here, Klyfe spawning as the blue Terran. He had some impressive play first game, despite a few flaws, floating a lot of minerals. He managed to take the game, take game 1, so now he only needs 2 more wins to secure himself first place and a spot in the finals. And on the right here, we have Ackmey, the Zerg, who didn't really use the time he was given to take what he needed to take, I guess how I'm going to phrase that. He's hoping for a better performance here in Game 2. What do you think there, Josh?
Yeah, I think that about sums it up. I mean, there wasn't, Klyfe did very, very well. The only thing, of course, that you pointed out was that one Banshee.
Oh no, not the Banshee.
To use his Banshee, which didn't end up costing too badly, actually. Ackmey just, I don't know, he was free to get ahead, but he just didn't really do so.
He was very, very scared, and I'd be interesting to see what he saw that made him so scared that he made that many lings, didn't really make any drones.
Because he had so many lings out on the map, and it put him really far behind on drones. Not too frequently you see Zergs about 10 to 15 drones behind the SCV count.
No. Especially with those mules that Terran get, which are pretty good. It's going to just make them even more ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to be seeing a 1-Rax gasless fast expand, which I honestly expect to see every game from Klyfe.
Oh no, he's actually taking.
Oh,
switching it up.
Oh, well, I don't know.
What do you think he's gonna do with this?
I don't know. He's got a lot of minerals. He's going to expand, but I don't know if he was planning on taking gas. I don't know why he didn't just take gas when he had the minerals to do so. I'm not sure.
It's hard to say. I mean, he could want to go for higher Banshee harass than last game.
Maybe actually use the Banshee.
Considering the Banshee harass last game.
Yeah, no, that would be great. That would be great.
Yep.
Okay, the drone went to the wrong place first, and he runs into a Marine when he finally does get to the base, so he's going to be chased off. But he did see the expand, so he knows what's up. And Klyfe actually hasn't... Well, he may have scouted. No. Oh, he knows where he is. He knows where Ackmey is. But Ackmey was able to take his hatchery at the appropriate time, so he's going to saturate that and try and take a bit more of a lead than he was able to last game. Okay, he's got the Overlord.
Up now.
Yep.
Start injects as soon as he can.
Oh, Klyfe lagging.
Apparently so.
On his very country internet. Well, I'm going to talk about the thing I can see on screen right now, this Overlord. He's positioned it very well, so when he deems it necessary, maybe he'll fly it into the base and maybe see the Banshee that might be coming. Yeah. But, I mean, I guess it was a good thing he didn't fly into the base last time and see it, because he may have made defenses he actually didn't need. Like, just think, he would have made the evolution here, which he would have got anyway, fair, but he would have had to have made some spore collars or make extra queens, and that would have been minerals that would have been wasted for the Banshee that never did anything.
Yeah, that poor Banshee, he had a very good run.
Well, he didn't die, which I guess is the important thing in his eyes.
Yep. I mean, he was not completely lost minerals.
Could do a spin, GSL style.
Poorly used minerals.
Yes. Oh, and they're going to find this SCV and kill him. And the SCV's just going to give up and accept his fate. Okay, here comes the Overlord. What's he doing? He's getting a scout on the outside of the base, which I don't think is actually going to net him any information at all.
No, it probably won't. He still hasn't seen that gas, but
there's nothing.
Right now, of course.
There's nothing hidden in this vent. Good.
Yep. I do like that Ackmey is playing a bit more greedy. I mean, as I say that, he's producing 10 links, but he has been droning up almost completely until now.
Well, we check the unit count. It is 32 drones to 23 SCVs. And with mules, it's actually going to make the income even. So, he's getting the Hellions. They're out on the map now. Mm-hmm. And he's going to swap that factory to the tech lab that the barracks was building. Very cute. So he's going to get the Marines going, and he's going to start siege tank production right away. Now, there are a lot of millings on the map right now. He's going to wait.
Stopping on only 2 Hellions. Will he bother harassing with only 2 Hellions?
I feel like he moves out. Oh, no, these Hellions are dead. Oh, no, he's actually
Oh,
okay.
no.
He was paying attention. He was
Oh.
paying attention. He saw it right away and turned around. And
Yeah.
there's a bunker here. The Lynx could skirt around the outside, but probably not going to risk it because he would probably end up losing every single thing. And if he wants to continue to make drones, he needs those Lings.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, he's actually making
everything in the main now.
He's making 14 more Lings. I don't know if he's just, I don't know what he plans to do with those. Oh, he's taking a third base though. He's taking a third before, I would say before Klyfe, but Klyfe's already almost finished his command center.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like Ackmey could play greedier if he wanted to, and he's just not quite doing it.
He definitely could. But he's just going to take the multitude of Lings that he has on the map to break down these rocks because he's going to want those down eventually. Might as well do it now.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point to have those Lings sitting here.
Yeah, plus he should see basically anything going by. He's got control of the Zelnaga Tower.
Okay, well, let's see what he's seen. He's seen the reactor barracks and the tech lab on the factory, which is producing something, which he's got to assume is siege technology. There's no reason to assume anything else at this point.
Yep. One big thing, though, Klyfe is not scouted at all. He is completely blind.
Yeah, not even a scan thrown down just to see. I mean, there could be Mutalisks coming, which I feel like he's definitely underprepared for. There's not, but there could be.
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't turn on game timer after I reformatted my computer and reinstalled StarCraft, so I don't actually know the time on the game right now.
9:25.
9:25. Okay, if Ackmey had gone for quick mutas, they would be on the map right about now, but he's probably got a few minutes before they would, realistically
Losing a
be on the
Hellion
map.
to just a few Lings out on the middle of the map, but that's not too bad.
But if you look, Ackmey is, I'm going to say way ahead, but ahead in supply, even though he's supply blocked right now. And as such, his minerals are getting up to 1K.
Mm-hmm.
Klyfe also floating a lot of minerals. Again, he doesn't have the gas. I feel like he needs to take, like he just put his 3 in gas right now on his expansion. He needs to get that up sooner. Like he knows that he floats so many minerals. Like he was aware. I was talking to him in between games, and he was aware of that.
All right. It seems like he should probably just try and increase the racks count, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even need to waste the gas to put the reactors on them right away. You just get the racks so you can continue to make Marines.
You just need to increase that production a little bit just to keep up with
nope, he actually
the amount you're floating.
He's built a lot of stuff now. He's got a armory on the way. I wonder what that armory is for. Is he going to try and get quick Thors or just quick upgrades for his tanks this time? Oh, and I actually really like what Klyfe's doing right now. He's got 3 bunkers on the way that's going to defend him completely from this direction, I think. Although, there are Lings here, so.
Third being attacked by Lings.
Yeah. Oh, look at the gaggle of Zerglings in the middle of the map.
Free mule before he gets shut down here.
If he, oh no, that's going to do so much damage.
The Marines are out of
the Marines. They're not
straight onto the tanks.
The tanks.
Tank 1, 2,
3, 4. All the tanks are dead, and he doesn't have stim because he put the reactor on the thing right away. He's got a siege tank here that's just sitting here. Maybe it won't be Banshee number 2. Oh no.
It shifted, folks.
Siege tank, please. No, don't be that guy. There. No, pick up push.
Now. He might just try and bust right through.
Got 7 Banelings on the way. There are things in those barracks right now, but there's not siege tank support. He just, A moves. He might be able to take all these out.
Supply is pretty much even, though.
It is even.
Oh.
Bunkers are pretty good, but they're not that good.
Both the bunkers are down now.
Oh, look, we've got oh no, the Banelings. No, SCVs! SCVs! Oh no, he kills every SCV at the third, though.
They're not siege, though.
No.
One of them almost down.
He lost every SCV.
Get that one.
Nope.
The other tank, probably going to go too. Yep. Can't siege it in time. The Marines can't take it out.
No, so not only does he lose his whole army,
he's
dead.
got a lot of drones here.
That might be...
Line. Bring them back in.
That is actually game.
He might just be able to overrun.
He's going to win this game right here and secure himself a spot in first place for the finals.
He cannot keep him out.
No, he smelled blood in the water and just went for the kill.
Yeah, Ackmey now doubling Klyfe in supply, and
there's no way.
5 Marines on the field, and there are 7 medevacs, but
that's not. Yeah,
GG.
GG.
Ackmey showing a much better performance come this game.
Oh, man. He knew that there was a weakness. And then Klyfe may have moved out a bit prematurely, and that cost him the game.
Yep.
Oh, boy. So, this is still a best of 5, so we do have some games remaining, at least 2 more games.
Yep.
But by winning that, Ackmey has actually secured himself first place in pool play, so he's going to go to the finals, unchecked. He will be at least picking up second place here, and based on that performance there, he might be taking first overall, for the whole tournament. But we will have to see in August.
Mm-hmm.
Still going to play this out. We've got Game 3 incoming on Cloud Kingdom.
Yep. What are your thoughts on Cloud Kingdom for Terran versus Zerg?
I honestly don't like it. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason I don't like it is because Mutalisks are so strong on this map.
True, they can just bounce between the third and the main.
If you look, you need to place your buildings very carefully. Like, Mutalisks can easily swing in on this side, pick up your SCVs, pick off any extra buildings you have here. They can come around, spin, and hit you at your natural here. There's just so much space you have to defend.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard.
We'll have to see if he does go for some mutaplay or not.
As much as I would love to see, I say love, but as much as I would love to say Mutalisk play, I don't think that's likely because Ackmey has never been a strong Mutalisk player. It's not something he favors. He tends to go for the Infestor style comps.
All right. Yeah, I can imagine the Terran player would say love to see that pretty hesitantly.
I hate Mutalisk probably more than anything in this entire game. Except maybe Protoss. I'm going to say Protoss. Protoss as a unit. But there are no Protoss in the BPL, so I don't have to see them. All I have to see is there are 2 Zergs and 1 Terran, Klyfe being the lone Terran, unfortunately. Yep. It is him that all of Terran hopes and dreams rest on.
Mm-hmm. He's going to have to do pretty well, though.
You've got the drone in here being a nuisance, forcing Klyfe to pull an SCV off the line to deal with it. You can't fight that drone. You can't fight it. You can't fight it.
Battle to the death. The drone does not get the last hit.
No.
That's very unfortunate.
And I don't think that SCV is now.
Can't quite catch him, though.
He's never going to catch him, so he just turns around. Might as well use that SCV for something useful. Okay, we got the scout here. He sees the fast expansion. There's no early cheese coming, which I wouldn't expect from anyone in this. They're just going to...
Well, I mean, you could. I mean, it is all tied up. It wouldn't cost you, even if you didn't do so well with the cheese. But you don't. You want to get put behind in case it does go wrong. And we're going to see a 1-max gases fast expand, most likely.
And based on the game before, I don't see any reason for Ackmey to try and cheese. He won that game pretty handedly.
He did.
It's not dissimilar to the games I saw between them when they were both still in Plat League back in... I guess the Dalhousie Esports Society ran a tournament, and I came to watch, and they were in the finals for the Platinum Division, and a lot of their games went with Ackmey applying some really, really early pressure and trying to go for the kill, and actually succeeded, and Klyfe was not able to deal with it. So he's going to need to...
see if he tries to exploit that again or not.
He's going to have to...
It seemed to work. I mean, when he just played really passively in the first game, it kind of cost him.
Yeah. Okay, well, Klyfe actually doesn't see that Overlord, so...
Nope.
Oh, well. Nothing really to talk about here. He's got 2 Lings on the way, which is not an indication of anything, actually, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Drone and SCV count are dead even.
Yep. And income, basically even.
Mm-hmm.
100 advantage for Klyfe just because Mule.
Metabolic boost is now being researched.
Yeah. I think Zergling is maybe one of the funnest units because they're so quick they can just start in and out.
Yep.
Oh, and the 2 Lings find the SCV again, and again he just decides that life isn't really... Oh no, he's making a break for it, but...
I don't think he'll escape.
I don't think he'll escape.
He is brave.
They
get away.
They turn around.
Champion SCV right here.
I don't think they would have killed it before running into the bunker, so it's actually smart to pull out there.
Yep.
Actually, another thing I dislike about this map personally is that the third is so far away.
That it is. It's pretty hard to defend that.
You It's so hard. You've got the, let's see, 3 different ways that things can come and kill that thing for.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. If you're going to get siege tanks, which most Terran players do favor siege tanks in this matchup, there's just so much area to defend, it's just not cost efficient for your siege tanks to be able to defend the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, if you position to defend the third really well, you allow the Zerg to just kind of do a run-by through the natural and possibly get into your main.
Yeah.
And if you don't defend the third, well, then it can just get overrun pretty handily.
Exactly. And if you've got a player who goes mutas, they can actually just sit and bounce between the third and the main, and your army can't physically run all the way around.
Yeah.
So it's just a huge pain. Oh, we've got a Baneling nest on the way, almost completed here. Oh, falling a little bit behind on his injects already. Oh, never mind, he's got it. Just a little bit. Oh, I was premature, I actually screwed that up. No creep spread, though.
No,
Interesting.
there's not. He hasn't even connected the natural and the main yet.
Okay, turning his natural into the lair, which I actually kind of agree with. Gives that more health there, which is where it's most likely to be attacked.
Yep.
Okay, we've got a couple Hellions on the way. Not really anything that's surprising, but they are going to
Just
die.
The Lings. Oh,
They're dead.
The Lings almost getting this around.
Very nice juking here by Klyfe.
Yep. Very nice.
He's
almost
trading
got
pretty
it, but
efficiently
Klyfe's
there.
just managing to just stop it just every time.
And he kills so many Lings
Oh,
there.
2 more coming. And the Lings are just going to back off.
That's smart by both players to back off. He lost a lot of Lings to those Hellions, more than I ever would have thought. That was actually some really good micro.
Yep, making 20 more Lings, though.
He's probably going for a kill again. He's got the Baneling nest. He's
Yep.
got the lair, so he's not getting Banelings.
He's got a Roach Warren coming up, and a
Ooh,
Spire.
Roach Warren and a Spire, so he is going to go mutas.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
Well,
definitely going to
fast,
position.
But there will be mutas.
He does not want to draw this game out. He wants to go for the kill again. Although he is
Eco
taking
Chamber coming up, too.
He's taking the third too. He's just okay. You know what? I'm through predicting what he's doing. He's just going to get one of everything and then decide.
He just wants to be well set up going into the late game.
Oh, and
He might try and bring it up to a macro game.
which would be nice. I'd love to see some Broodlord, Viking, maybe even Thors. I dare to hope for Thors. Okay, so he's got the gas up on his natural way earlier than last time. Let's see if he puts people in it early this time, or he's going to run into the problem last time where you get so many minerals and just no gas.
Yeah.
But he's even right now, although he's floating resources of both type. So hopefully that just dies down really
We'll
quickly.
see if there's something he's planning for. 1-1 are about to finish up, so he might just start 2-2 right away.
Hope so. Upgrades win wars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, getting a bit supply block here, so he's going to throw down 3 supply depots at the same time.
Yep. Another
Still
command center coming up for Klyfe.
only 1 in each gas. It's natural.
And here, the first...
Oh, boy. Sorry, we missed that.
One.
No, there's a Banshee just wreaking havoc here. It has 3. Okay, I say wreaking havoc, but it's got 3 kills.
Yep, it's up on 3 kills.
Oh, no, that's
The
not
mutas
good
are
control.
coming over.
It's not good
He's
control.
almost taken down on its own.
Those mutas are going to
Those
come in.
mutas should catch up to it and take it down without
No,
any
but
trouble.
he knows that there are mutas now. He needs to get some turrets up. I don't think he has the Marines to deal with this. And
Turrets needs more Marines.
especially with Marines without stems, they're never going to catch those mutas. Oh, throwing up 2 turrets right now. That is
Siege
natural.
tech's almost done, but that's not going to be too useful against mutas.
Okay, so he's got 4 turrets in his main coming, 2 turrets at his natural. The mutas are going to swing up here, pick off this... If they go in right now, they can pick off this turret and force all of his units
He has to be
back.
taking it down. Yep, and they
Yeah.
do. There are no
Nope.
turrets up for this.
You need to move
and the
those
Marines
S-
are pretty far away. They don't
SVs
have
are-
stem.
They're going to
They
run
should
for
just
their
be able
legs.
to fly right on out once they do get here.
See, and
Yep,
that is
yep.
why I dislike this map as a
Oh.
Terran player. Mutas are
Almost
just so
taking down
strong.
that missile turret before it gets completed. It will be completed.
That is,
Mostly destroyed, though.
no, if he thinks about it, he could send an SV to repair it, but that one missile turret is not a deterrent.
No, it's not. And Stim researching now.
It's a
Well,
very, very late
Ackmey
stem.
might just fly those mutas home.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably could have got more damage done.
He may have been able to swing around the front to pick up some of
Oh,
these supply
he
depots.
might swing over to the natural now.
Yeah, that's where he's going. There is a missile turret here, but there is one missile turret. Oh, the Marines are
Missile
coming
turret
back.
will not be able to take out all of those.
No, but there are Marines on the way, so...
Marines have reinforced.
Actually, he may have picked off
But he can just go up, back.
And now into the mains.
He's going to try and take on, taking down the orbital command pretty fast, actually. He's forced to lift it. Not going to do too much, though.
No, he's just going to fly to the safety of the tower. See, that... Now, what's a poor Klyfe to do now? He's pinned in his base now by these mutas.
Yep.
You can't pin them down to kill them, like a Zerg with infestors.
He's
flying.
2 infantry coming up.
It's true, and only 1-1 just started for his ground units, the Zerglings.
Yep.
Of which there is a lot.
Centrifugal hooks coming up as well.
There is 89 Zerglings on the field right now.
Oh, wow, that is
4 siege tanks and 41 Marines. Although, Klyfe's still in the lead.
I'm just barely even noticing the fact that there are so many Zerglings.
Klyfe is actually 20 SCVs ahead of
Wow, he
Ackmey's
is.
drones.
Again, just Ackmey not keeping up in his drone count.
No, but he does have more bases, so those will be saturated. Like, the amount of SCVs that Klyfe has at his 2 bases is not efficient.
True.
Now he's got to take a 3rd, which is so scary now, because he can't possibly defend himself.
Yep,
It's just so hard.
All these spots. He's got... Well, he does have 7...
Oh, running in Lings to die.
Oh, the Lings are coming in.
Ah, I say to die, but... Oh, no!
Oh, around and taking... Will they get any of the siege tanks? No.
That was not really cost-efficient at all for Ackmey. Okay, I understand your Zerg and your units are all really cheap and they resupply really quickly, but you cannot trade like that.
Yeah, he's now lost over 3,000 resources from Ackmey and only 1,800 from Klyfe.
Units trying to run in to do something. He may have picked off a few SCDs there, but the missile turret will
Down to
send
60
them
Lings now, compared to what there used to be.
89.
Oh. And he's morphing 12 Banelings right now.
Yep, the center of the map.
Zerg's +1/+1 done.
You've got...
Probably go for a timing attack now.
Blake's-
Combat shields and infantry armor 2 are about to come up.
Yeah, this is definitely a timing push on behalf of Klyfe. He's going right when his 2-2 finishes and combat shields are finished. If he looks, he could pick off these units in the middle of the map. They're so open.
Yep.
They're so open. Oh, he sees them. Oh, the Banelings are just wasting themselves.
Gonna get those tanks down.
He wasted the
That is
Banelings.
big. That might deter this push quite a bit.
He wasted
That's
the...
coming in to help with the Marines and that siege tank.
No.
But it is gone. Those are all of his tanks.
Throw off his tanks. He did waste the Banelings on the tanks.
1 to 2 tanks up. That's...
Oh, no, Banelings coming in. Oh, doing absolutely almost nothing, really. He actually could get
He
this.
is doing some damage. He'll probably take the 3rd down here.
No, I'm going to tell you why I like this. He had a bunch of Banelings, but they all rolled into Blake's siege tanks and killed themselves on the siege tanks, but just let the Marines clean up. Because the mutas do not trade well with Marines.
No, they don't.
See,
Oh, but they might get all the medevacs here, and that would be
no,
very...
reinforcements on the way, reinforcements on the way.
Coming in.
GG! Ackmey finishes, kills the 3rd, kills the mutas, there's nothing left. It's over. So, Klyfe actually takes this game to a 2-1, I believe.
Klyfe having a very good showing.
Very, very good showing. I think what actually sealed at that time was Ackmey running in with those Lings and losing all of them and not getting any siege tanks and getting almost nothing. He didn't kill
that was
anything.
Very unfortunate for him.
He ran in with all of his units, lost all of them, and then Klyfe is like, well, I think I have the advantage here. My 2-2's finished, my combat shield's just finished, we're going to go for a timing push, and we're going to end the game. And that is exactly what happened.
Going into Game 4 soon, we'll be on Daybreak.
Daybreak, this is a very, very, well, it's a classic map. It's been around for a long time. It's another 2-player map, so they're going to know exactly where each other spawns.
Yep.
It's very, very wide, like a very big map with a very long rush distance, so we're probably going to see another macro game.
Yeah, it would be nice. It'd be nice to see a nice long game.
Yeah, nice.
With the Bird Lords out, Vikings, like you said, would be nice to see at least one long competitive macro games. Because both of these games have felt, at some point, just a little one-sided.
Yeah, one person has sensed a weakness, they've gone in for the kill, and they've gotten it.
Yeah. Not that any of these games have been bad, but I would like to see a long game. And this is a good map for it.
I honestly hope so. I want to see a really long game, get those tier 3 units out. I just want to see some brood lords. I want to see if Ackmey has learned to control his broodlord corruptors a little bit better. The last time we saw them, he ran all of his broodlords into some Vikings and left his corruptors behind. So the Vikings just annihilated the broodlords, and then the corruptors.
Yep, that
Very
was
sad.
sad to watch. There was just an entire group of corruptors left out of a giant battle. It cost him so severely.
He lost the game, but he did manage to win the series. So
Yep. He did win the series, but it's just little mistakes. Just sending your units to one spot, and then you cannot forget about them. Even if they're not with your main force, you must remember where your units are at all times.
it's something I think a lot of these two players have struggled with. Like Ackmey leaving that Banshee in the first game, getting Cloak, running it down to the end of the map, and then leaving it there for the whole game.
Yeah, that was definitely a mistake by Klyfe, but it did not end up costing him.
Okay, and he's actually blocking the hatchery here.
Very smart.
Very, very smart. Getting up to 400 minerals now. He wants that hatchery down. Oh,
Yep.
he might just...
Yeah.
No, he actually threw down a spawning pool. Very, very smart. He knows he's not going to get the hatchery up for a bit, so just throw down the spawning pool, get it going.
Yep.
There's no point
Makes
to delay.
sense. And he's going to get the hatchery now, but that took a very long time.
Yep, SV has to leave. He's only got 5 HP left. One more hit. Done.
Alright, well, I will be right back, so just give me a few minutes, and you'll have to do a solo cast for a little bit.
Solo. I got this. Bring it on. Alright. So, it's a little bit lonely, but we'll try and make do. Alright, so we've got the command center going down there for Klyfe. Gasless, fast expand. Much like, well, not every time, but much like we expect here, especially on a map with such a long rush distance. If you look, you've got your natural here. It's a little bit wide open, but not too difficult to defend. But if you want to rush right from the front of your base all the way to the base, you've got to go here, down this ramp, around the Selnaga, up here, around, all the way here, go up. There you are. See how long that took? It takes so long. Now, eventually, the rush distance will be shorter. You'll be able to break down these destructible rocks in the center of the map, and then you only need to go right there, as opposed to going all the way around. Okay, we've got the bunker coming up here. It'll keep his natural safe from any early aggression. So we've got actually way more lings than I would have anticipated at this stage of the game. That is 6 lings. I mean, really only need 4, but I guess he's a little bit worried. I'm not sure why. Or maybe he's going to go for another early try and end, aggression, end the game. That bunker's there. He's not going to be able to do anything. Loses a Zergling. Just not too bad. Oh, my throat is so dry. I need water. I don't have any. Excuse me, folks. All right, continuing onwards here. Just transferring some SCVs down to his natural, morphing it into a orbital command. Got the injects going, the mules flowing, settling into a very standard game here. No one's really made any moves that feel like there's going to be some aggression, although he does have reactored Hellions on the way. So there are some Hellions. Might be used to, it's pretty open. So he might be able to swing around.
How many Hellions he makes.
Probably 2 to 4. And then he'll probably does what he's done the last few games and swap it out. Although he does have a starport on the way, so we might be seeing a Banshee. I feel like this might be a tech lab.
Some Banshee harass. Hopefully this time actually harassing with it.
I actually would like to see some Banshee harass.
Double eBay coming out too.
Double eBays. Interesting decision.
Yeah.
Since he made that starport, so it's not too marine heavy right now. Yep, he's got the tech lab on the barracks. The barracks not even making marines right now. So I'm not sure if getting those two